Hello, everyone. So, I was just fiddling around with the violin viola finger chart. Get it? Fiddling? Ha 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 ha. I know. Cheesy joke, huh? A silly string cheese joke. Ha 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 ha. So, I guess we'll have a silly string cheese lesson right here with my cheesy puns. Anyways, um, so basically, the pattern that I figured out for the major scales with sharps and then the major scales with flats would be that you can play all the flat scales using one finger with a viola and violin strings combined, and then you can play all the sharp scales using another finger position or finger to do it, using all the strings combined for the violin and viola as well. So basically, your flats would go like, and then your sharps would be like that, right? So I made this chart. So these are the open strings, right? C string on the viola, and then G, D, and A string, and then E string on the violin, right? And then this is your first finger positions, second finger positions, third finger positions, and then your fourth finger positions, right? So basically, we have, let's do the actual scale names, right? So there's G major on the lowest string, right? And then we go up the strings, so C string to G string. So G major, D major, A major, E major, and then B major on the highest string, right? And then we shift our finger position from fourth to low fourth, right? For your F sharp major, which is also right there, and then C sharp major, right? For your 7 sharps. So lowest string to highest string, and then you shift your finger down half a degree for your sharps scales, right? And this would be, so going from the highest string to the lowest string, and then shifting your finger up half a degree for the last two for your sharp scale, flat scales. So we have F major on the E string, right? And then B flat major would be on the A string. So F major, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat major on the lowest string, right? And then we have G flat major or F sharp, right? For your regular first finger position. And then we have the B could be also C flat for C flat major, right? So we have, right, for your flat scales. So check it out. See how they kind of like mirror each other? And then they end on the fifth scale for 5 sharps and 5 flats right on the corners of both strings, right? Which is also interesting to note. And then they go like this, right? So, and also notice what's interesting is that, so the scale with 5 sharps actually could be, becomes like this scale with 7 flats, right? So it'd be like this. And then the scale with 5 flats could also become the scale with 7 sharps, which would be this, right? So notice how it goes again from the corners, right? And then this and this are the same note, which would be your 6 flats and 6 sharps, right? F sharp or G flat major scale. So notice how these are the same, and then they turn into the other scales, 7 flats or 5 flats or sharps, but it's this is like 6 to 7 flats, and this would be 6 to 7 sharps, but this could also be like 6 flats, 5 or 6 flats, 5 sharps, right? 6 sharps to 7 flats, and then 6 flats to 5 sharps, right? So that's how that would go. Kind of swanky danky. So yeah, they'd be like, kind of mirroring each other, so to speak. Anyways, that's just my swanky danky music pattern lesson for the day. Bye-bye.